This past weekend, Pastor Brad kicked off our new series, Stories to Live By. And if you missed it, I would encourage you to go back and listen to it on the Meck App or watch it on Meck's website, which is mecklenburg.org, or Meck's YouTube channel. In his message, Pastor Brad broke down the character traits of each of the main characters in the fairly well-known story of the prodigal son. Throughout this week, we will take a deeper look at each of the main characters, starting today with the younger son. The younger son is the one who greatly insults his father, asks for his inheritance early, which in the culture of that day was essentially saying that he wished his dad was already dead. And then he leaves his family, breaking all ties and communication with them. The story reveals a very humbling journey for this younger son as he squanders his inheritance and is left with nothing, forcing him to take one of the lowliest jobs, not even making enough money to feed himself daily. Realizing that he's hit absolute rock bottom, he eventually gathered enough courage to go back home to his father, whom he disrespected in the greatest sense of the word, practicing his apology speech on his way back home. At the beginning of the story, this younger son starts off incredibly selfish. He thinks only of himself, so much so that he squashes his relationship with his family for money. He quickly realizes that he was so wrong. God changed his heart from being incredibly hard when it came to the people who mattered most in his life to him having a repentant heart, one of remorse and humility. How many times have we found ourselves in similar situations, needing God to change us and soften our hearts? I know I've been there a number of times with God myself. I have basically let him know that I can handle things on my own and that I don't need him. Well, each time I've been humbled. I'm brought to a new place where I need God. I know I need God. I need his wisdom. I need his guidance, and I need his forgiveness. I always come back to God. He is the safe place. The younger son tried to live life on his own, in his own way, on his own terms, only to come to the realization that his dad was his safe place, someone who will always have his back. After trying things on my own terms, in my own way, I always come back to the realization that God is my safe place. I don't know what's going on in your life, but whatever messy situation you're in, you've been in, or you may find yourself in, you can always come back to God. He is a safe place.